Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into the remarkable life of Nelson Mandela, a man whose name is synonymous with resilience and the fight for freedom. Get ready to be inspired by his incredible journey. Chapter 1. Early Life and Education. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was born on July 18, 1918, in the small village of Mvezo in Umtata, then part of South Africa's Cape Province. His father was a chief and counselor to the king of the Thembu people. Mandela was destined for greatness from a young age. After his father's death, he was adopted by the acting regent of the Thembu people and groomed for leadership. Mandela attended local missionary schools and later the University of Fort Hare, the only residential center of higher education for blacks in South Africa at the time. It was here that his passion for politics and justice began to take shape. Chapter 2. The Fight Against Apartheid. In the 1940s, Mandela became actively involved in the African National Congress, ANC, working to dismantle the oppressive system of apartheid that segregated and disenfranchised non-white South Africans. His activism, however, came at a high cost. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and convicted of sabotage and other charges, resulting in a life sentence. He was sent to Robben Island, a maximum security prison off the coast of Cape Town, where he would spend the next 18 of his 27 years in prison. Chapter 3. Life in Prison. Life in Robben Island was harsh. Mandela and his fellow inmates were subjected to hard labor, poor living conditions, and limited contact with the outside world. Yet Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to educate himself and others, turning the prison into a university of sorts, where he and other leaders discussed politics, philosophy, and the future of South Africa. Mandela's resilience was evident in his ability to endure and resist. Despite the physical and emotional toll, he never wavered in his commitment to justice and equality. His perseverance became a beacon of hope for those still fighting on the outside. Chapter 4. The Road to Freedom. International pressure on the South African government began to mount in the 1980s. The global community increasingly condemned apartheid, and economic sanctions were imposed. Inside South Africa, resistance grew stronger. Finally, on February 11, 1990, after 27 years, Nelson Mandela was released from prison. His release marked the beginning of the end for apartheid. Mandela's resilience and unwavering commitment to peace and reconciliation became the foundation for a new South Africa. Chapter 5. Presidency and Legacy. In 1994, Mandela was elected as South Africa's first black president in the country's first multiracial elections. His leadership focused on reconciliation and nation-building. Mandela's presidency was characterized by his efforts to heal the divided nation and create a democratic society. Mandela stepped down after one term, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, forgiveness, and unwavering dedication to justice. He continued to work for peace and social justice globally until his death in 2013. Conclusion: Nelson Mandela's life is a testament to the power of resilience. Despite facing unimaginable hardships, he remained steadfast in his fight for freedom and equality. His story reminds us that no matter the obstacles, we have the strength to overcome and the ability to create a better future. Thank you for joining us today. If you found Mandela's story as inspiring as we did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that motivate and inspire.